technical fucking difficulties. But anyways, so the only animal that would associate with them was that domesticated wolf. They call it the dog. What's dog spelled backwards? God. All right. So that's why it's also called man's best friend. You know, at that time, when Christianity was starting to spread around, the Moors had been kicked out of Europe. The Moors, you know, the blacks from Northern Africa, they were probably the most sophisticated group that were around that time. At the times, you know, the Romans weren't even bathing. You know, they had like community pools, they had one wife and all that stuff. And these guys taught them how to bathe, how to effectively evade and combat all that stuff. And basically what it came down to was they looked at like the black people, you know what I'm saying, Africa looked at them as like barbarians, you know what I'm saying, and they were like lesser than because they're all dark skinned and they walk around barefoot and blah 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 and all that. And basically they turned Christianity into this like white power structure in which it's like the white man is the head of everything. The woman is below him. The white woman is below him. The black man is at the very bottom, only because the black woman can have children. You know what I'm saying? We can rape them and have other little light-skinned babies and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? People always talk about Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings and how he was in love with a black woman. No, he raped the black woman and then he fell in love with the sex and kept on having sex with her. So, yeah, it's very isn't beautiful, isn't pretty at all. No, not at all. But did you ever go to like any like Bible school or any like Bible study or anything like that?
No.
Oh my goodness, I was sucked into it. I had to. I went to too much of it.
It was actually really ridiculous. It was really bad and really funny to me, at least. So when I lived in York County, I had a neighbor who was little old lady, sweet as a button, so fucking cute. And I had to be 17, and I didn't know what a Bible was. And she asked, me and my mom went over there to just check on her because her health wasn't doing good at all. And we went over there, and she like looks at me and goes, "Oh, do you have a Bible?" And I looked at my mom, and I went, "No." And she went, "Oh, I'll go get it." So she leaves to go into her house. And I look at my mom, and I go, "What the fuck is a Bible?" I kid you the fuck not. I asked her at 17 what a Bible was. And she looks at me and goes, "Anna Marie Shoki, I swear to fucking God." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Do not say that out loud." I was like, oh, okay. So my neighbor comes out with a Bible, hands it to me, and within like 2 days, I had read through it front to back and didn't understand a word I read.
It's in like tongue, I know. It's like reading like a tale of two cities.
I had no idea I understood why I got yelled at, but yeah, I finally understood why. It explains a lot.
That's crazy. That's insane. So if there was like a God, what do you think he would look like?
I don't know. I never really put much thought into that, but I don't really think that, for me, he wouldn't really look like anything, because if you ask me what God is, it's a feeling that most people get, and that's what drives most people into like going into the church.
Yeah.
So it would just kind of be like a little ball of light, or like the thought at the back of your head. But if you went to, like, let's say my ex and asked that question, it would be the person that's in the pictures and all that. So I think for me, it's a little ball of light. But if you were to ask 15 other people, you would get either, if they're Christian or whatever, like if they have a certain religion, it's going to look at that person. But if you go to the people who are not religious, you're going to have 5 different answers.
Okay. That's actually a really good answer. That's really good. Do you believe that in our lifetime we will make contact with aliens?
No. I do not believe that the way that society is going, that we are going to be able to even look outside of the like little bubbles that we have to even see the person next to you.
So I mean, we got what, like 60 years left? You don't think in the next 60 years that maybe we can spot something? We won't actually be able to go see them, but maybe we can spot maybe like something?
No.
Okay. What do you think is our next biggest scientific discovery or revolution besides AI?
Well, that's hard to. That's hard. That's a hard question because if you're looking at the bigger picture, then I guess you can say that we're like something in space. We're gonna find some new planet, or we're gonna find something like how Pluto. It's technically not a planet; it's a dwarf planet.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's something we can like figure out.
I meant like discover, like just in general, scientific like discovery. Like let's say they make a cure for cancer or something like that. Just any kind of scientific revolution. You know what I'm saying? Because I already have my idea of what it's going to be.
I don't think we're finding the cure to cancer anytime soon. That's too many. It's a lot of money to be put into something. And we're already trying to find it at the moment. So I do not think in the next 60 years we will be able to find something, sadly.
I definitely believe we will. I definitely believe so. Yes. My prediction is the most revolutionary thing will be gene editing over the next, in the future.
That's understandable. I see that.
The ability to change your eye color, the ability to change your genetic traits.
Actually, yes. I completely forgot about that. I did a research paper on gene editing. And I hate gene editing. So like I remember why I put it out of my brain. But yeah, we're getting too close to being able to just make our perfect baby. Yeah. And it's really pissing me off.
That and in our lifetime there will be artificial wombs. I'm pretty sure of it. 60, I'm pretty sure it'll be there in about 25 years. You can actually have a baby outside of the womb. It will be grown perfectly, and you can add that any way you want to. Probably even down to skin tone. Yeah. Do you want a fat baby? Do you want an athletic baby? Do you want an average baby?
And that's why I hate gene editing. That's why I wish, because the research paper asked the question, and I actually got like 100 on this thing because it was only supposed to be like 3 pages, and I wrote like a whole 15 fucking pages.
Oh my goodness.
But because I got into it. But it asked the question: when is curiosity too much? When is human curiosity going into just too much? When do we stop being ethical? And when does ethical and curiosity just not coincide? It's
kind of like the Nazi experiments that they have going on. So there's only 3 things I want to touch on. There's a show called The Man in the High Castle. This shows the alternate world in which the Nazis won World War II. There is Wolfenstein. Yeah. And in their time, the Nazis won World War II with this ancient Jewish technology that they had found, which is like advanced beyond anything we ever comprehend. And then, I forgot what I was saying. Damn.
When does curiosity and...
Yeah. And I said the Jewish technology, and what else was I saying? Nazis, yes. Like, God God damn it. What was the whole veil of the damn thing again? I just forgot all that shit just now. Oh my gosh. We were talking about fucking Nazis and...
Yeah, so like when gene editing, like the next biggest research.
Yes. Okay. Judah medicine. That's what they were doing. So, hear me out when I say this, okay? So what they were doing, right? Instead of like operating on like lab rats and stuff, they were doing them experiments on Jews. How long can the human body sustain, you know, being frozen or being burnt or all this stuff, whatever. They were making a lot of medical like breakthroughs because they're doing it on people. They're not doing it on rats and stuff.
Yeah.
And when I got older, whatever, I started to learn about it, and I was like, damn, we should do that shit with like people who are like going on like death row. You know, like at least it goes to a certain cause. Could you imagine if some pedophile was the cure for cancer? Because
that's what. So I was very much an overachiever in college, but I actually started doing a research topic on that was the ethical points of using like animals, like rats, mice, rabbits, dogs, and all that. When we have these, like you said, these criminals, these pedophiles, these rapists, these whatever, who are just basically getting free room, free housing, free food, everything, and they are humans. And if we are able to give rats and mice the Alzheimer's gene, why aren't we giving it to those people?
Exactly. Like, why can't we like figure something out? Because it's like I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Oh, it's ethical. You about to fucking put a needle in the arm and have them fucking shake to death for 20 minutes.
Not only that, but you're like we had like gone on before. You're already, if your baby possibly has Down syndrome, you can take that gene away.
Yep.
How is that ethical? So why are you saying that doing this to a full human who has life in prison is not ethical, but you can basically pick your own child and that's somehow ethical?
Yeah, the ethics thing is crazy. Like they say, don't have an abortion, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever, because you know just because it's inconvenient, whatever. But oh yeah, go ahead and have one if you get raped by your dad or something, whatever. But what if like you are literally like homeless or some shit, whatever, and you had a one night stand or whatever with some other homeless guy? You can't have that fucking baby. There's just no way. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the ethics thing is kind of like up in the air about a whole lot of stuff. So I mean, I don't know. But
we started this by talking about aliens and then went into...
I know. It would just spiral going into every single thing. Which way?
Now we're talking about ethics.
Which way? The Eagles won last night.
I know. I saw that.
They still suck. They still suck. I hate.
Did you see the Phillies? The Phillies won like 10-1 against the Marlins.
I told you. You had all the reason to like your teams. You know
I love the Eagles. I love the Phillies. I love the Flyers. I love all of them. But as a true Philadelphia fan, they all fucking suck. And anyone who is from fucking Philly will tell you the same damn thing.
They fucking suck.
Yes.
Fuck them. That is crazy.
We boo our own team.
I know. At home.
Yes.
It's like, fuck you guys.
The last Phillies game I was at, there was a guy behind us, completely fucking sober, mind you, screaming on top of his lungs how much the Phillies sucked. And then said, no hit, Cassie. Who was one of the players. And then our pitcher was sucking so bad, he gave off 2 runs within the first inning. And he sat there screaming at him. And I promise you, those players pretend not to hear. They fucking heard him.
Right. Get him the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Get him the fuck out of here.
That's 10 times worse.
That is fucking hilarious. Oh my goodness.
But yeah.
Well, damn. Guys, there's been some great conversation talking to this young lady right here. She is so smart and everything. I'm going to have you back on again soon. All right? Very soon. very soon. I love talking myself too. Next time we're gonna have no technical difficulties and all that stuff, so we're gonna be good. I'm gonna drop this, guys, in probably 3 parts, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 3 parts, and we're gonna do everything. We're gonna, keep motivated and keep talking. Y'all have a good one. Oh.